Top 5 Richest Royals in the World. Number 5, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum of United Arab Emirates, $4.5 billion. The Dubai ruler is best known for his interest in thoroughbred horse breeding and racing. Many commentators speculate that he is the biggest spender in the history of horse racing, with stables in the Middle East, Europe, and the United States. Aside from his interest in horse racing, he has a passion for cars and boats. He owns over 100 cars in his Dubai palace and one of the world's biggest yachts, measuring a mind-boggling 163 meters. He is also a prominent Nabdi poet in the Arab world and is also recognized for his humanitarian work, which includes $100 million setting up the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation. Number 4, Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan of President of UAE, $15 billion. Al Nahyan is hereditary ruler of UAE capital Abu Dhabi. He controls 97.8 billion barrels of oil reserve, as well as running the world's second largest sovereign wealth fund with assets reported to be $627 billion. His own estimated wealth is a rather modest $15 billion in comparison, although he does spend the majority of his time on his 30-acre Seychelles estate. Number 3, King Abdullah bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, $18 billion. Under his leadership, Saudi Arabia managed to come through the global recession in a better position than at the start due to government spending and high oil production. This policy breakdown has led to an estimated 4% growth in an incredibly tough climate. He owns the world's second largest crude oil deposit of over 265 billion barrels, accounting for a staggering 18% of global reserves. With Saudi Arabia possessing a $727 billion GDP, he has recently invested $130 billion into unemployment funds and housing projects to counteract the increasing unemployment number in his young country. Number 2, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei, $20 billion. Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah has been head of state since 1967. He led his country through the global recession. However, with oil reserves expected to last only a further 25 years, his focus is now on diversifying the country's economy to avoid disaster when reserves run out. He is also infamous for his car collection, with rumors he owns over 7,000 cars costing a grand total of $789 million. According to Guinness World Records, his collection has more than 600 Rolls-Royces, 450 Ferraris, and 134 Koenigseggs, making it the largest brand collection in the world. In fact, during the 1990s his family accounted for almost half of Rolls-Royce's global sales as his family looked to add to and diversify their collection. Number 1, King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand, $30 billion. King Bhumibol Adulyadej has reigned for 64 years, making him the longest reigning monarch in history and the current longest-serving head of state in the world. He is credited with the social-economic theory of self-sufficiency, something he developed throughout his long years of study. He owns a fairly large stake in the publicly listed Siam Cement and Siam Commercial Bank, as well as Deeds Insurance, which was forced to go private due to the amount he invested. The king has made generous contributions to different sectors of Thai society. He is considered to be the second richest head of state in the world.